When you're coming down, you're working the muscles of the back. As you're coming down and contracting, you're working the shoulders the whole time, and your pectoralis is working. So essentially, this is how we're targeting the major muscle groups of the upper body. The shoulder requires and warrants, and it's a special muscle and joint because it's so mobile, but it also is one of the ones where you see the most injuries there. So it pays to go ahead and give it attention. Two movements that I'll share with you. One is pressing up here, and then again pulling down to the top of the chest, but that pressing motion in particular. Now, if you have shoulder injuries, you're going to have to circumvent and work around it. You may not be able to do that for strengthening. The other way to do that is to take the cane. Here's the other exercise. Your hand is going to go on the horn and the crook. My left hand is adding the resistance here, going this way, and my right is coming up. And I'll let that come up just about 90 degrees. Now, if I continue to go all the way up, I'm going to start getting my trapezius more involved. So I'll go from here to here. Notice that this whole time, even though I'm offering resistance here, I can still keep up a conversation. It requires practice. When you're isolating limbs and muscle groups, you're doing here one at a time. Make sure you go to the other side and do that as well. So what we have remaining are the smaller muscle groups of the arms. So most of you are familiar, just about everybody familiar with a biceps curl. And a lot of the canes, Cane Masters canes, you're going to notice you have two sets of grips in here, which are very comfortable for that purpose. So you're going to come here, and again, you're going to dial into that visualization where you're pulling something here that is really challenging you. And you can go both ways. I'm in a palm up grip. I can visualize this joining of the cane, and on the way down, just the opposite, pulling apart. But the whole time I'm maintaining tension right on the biceps so that it looks this way and right back here. Notice that at no time, and I don't pause top or bottom, I'm here, I just come back, I keep the tension continuous and slow throughout, right, as opposed to doing explosive movements.